Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon. We are doing our AI-only championship series here in Civilization 6. We are on to the second chance round in Group Stage 4 for the first time, and no zombies this time. And yeah, everything's going fine, except for Samaria. Things are going really bad if you're Samaria. So Jayavarman, as completely expected, went in and just absolutely destroyed Samaria, which I imagined everyone predicted would happen. They are currently at war with both Sumeria as well as Japan, but holding on just fine. Over on the other end, we have Mongolia versus the world, but they seem to be surviving. They did lose Choir, which was one of the towns they put down, but they lost that one loyalty flit. But they are +1 because they ended up ninjaing one of Korea's towns. So Portugal right now and Jayavarman are 1 and 2 still, correct? No, actually Japan moved into second place. I imagine the wonder score took them. Yeah, I think the wonder ended up taking him over. I think he got another wonder, but Portugal is still in a fairly great spot here. The biggest thing is he's starting to run out of room. Like, he could potentially have some loyalty issues here, depending on if Mongolia gets a little aggressive with the settling. So Portugal might have some issues here long term. They're not going to be getting a lot of wonders because, like, look at their culture right now compared to Japan and Jayavarman. Those guys are going to be getting most of the wonders. They do have the most science, though. Besides, Korea. Korea is actually rolling in science for once. She is actually doing what she's supposed to be doing. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it might not be over for her. She might be able to crawl her way back in if for no other reason than the science, because she might be starting her ball. So if she starts that snowball and she gets to like 400 or 500, like, you could see her win a victory. She could ninja out of victory, even if she's not into the score. Now, Gilgamesh, he's just not doing well, and he just got another Dark Age. Ooh, Japan got the Dark Age too. Oh, that's unfortunate. And then Mongolia got one as well. Oh, no. Yeah, that's pretty bad here, because that's basically going to just cut off Japan over here. Like, just the double free city. Oh. So if Nippur flips back to Samaria, that is probably the best case scenario for Japan. Because then it's only Tokyo putting loyalty pressure, but that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt their score, man. So I think that probably puts Portugal back into second. No, not yet. Not yet. If Japan keeps popping out the wonders, though, they're going to be okay. But they're not building any other wonders right now. They're also currently being invaded by double Domri, and they don't have walls here. But the Domri are actually retreating. Akkad is moving like they were suzerained, but they are not, okay? So then we pop over here. Mongolia did get the Dark Age. They lost Keshkesh, and that's very unfortunate. That we were talking about Portugal getting landlocked here. That basically assures them that they won't. And now they're going to start putting a lot of pressure here on Mongolia. Yeah, Mongolia might be in a bad spot here. They might end up starting to lose a lot of these towns here. This isn't their capital, but Kualabal. That one should be okay. As long as the AI doesn't do something stupid, they should be fine there. Looks like they're still at war with Portugal, and somehow they're using their builders to go aggressive. I've been watching a lot of Age of Empires 4, so it's like, wait, are you going to build like an outpost or something here to like keep the... Wait, you can't do that. Builders can't do that. Wait, what? They're building towers. I don't know. Levenza is still holding on here for Portugal. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed that Portugal has not lost loyalty in this one. Do they get a bonus on loyalty on coastal cities? I don't think so, right? International trade routes, no. +1 trade route capacity. No, yeah, they don't get any bonuses. Unless it was their building, but I don't think their building was anything special either. Let's see, the navigation school, no. And then the Fatorai, no. So they're just holding on to that. The funny thing is they're currently defending against both Babylon and it looks like Mongolia, although Mongolia pulled away. Nippur still full loyalty. Japan's still holding on against the Domri. At least Sendai now has walls, so you should be able to survive. The Domri aren't going to be able to fight these walls. They're only ancient, but still, I assume you're at crossbow strength here with the range strength on the walls. Although Japan doesn't have much of an army right now. I wish we could actually see what their strongest unit was, but it's fine. So everyone on the West Coast is pretty much kind of destroyed. Although, Jayavarman got a little bit more troop count, but I mean, Gilgamesh is like 165. Japan's at like 151. Remember when everyone had like over 300 over here? Korea with 60. Korea's basically doing good for herself, and that's having lost a town, which quite frankly was her fault because she declared war on Mongolia, which was just absolutely dumb. But despite having no army, she still seems to be doing okay, at least from a scientific standpoint. As for a score, she's still quite a bit behind, it looks like. Jayavarman and Portugal 1 and 2. Hojo is in third. Hammurabi's not too far behind. Then you get a little bit further. You're almost 200 points down for Kublai Khan and everyone else. Volcano just wrecked Hami there, but luckily there's no one declaring war on it. Kesh is still full loyalty. Sorry, it's Keshkur. I didn't see the R there. I like Kesh, but Keshkur. That one's not that hard to say either. Although I will say I'm probably butchering all these Mongolian names, but it is what it is. I mean, let's be honest. It's Brian. So hi.
We have Spice from 2018.
Yeah, probably.
It's done.
Yeah, no, I get this. Nippur still full loyalty, which I have to say, I'm really kind of surprised by that. I mean, I know he has the Dark Age here. I mean, I guess Eridu is only size 2, so that's probably what's happening. Isn't this the new Eridu? Yeah, that's actually Eridu version 2, because the first Eridu was over here. And kind of like what we thought, Sumeria can't settle over here, just because there's too much loyalty pressure, especially now with Japan putting Okayama right there as well. They're losing it, but I don't think they're going to lose it. I think, oh no, yeah, they're going to totally lose that. Never mind. I guess Marika is right there. It is only size 1 as well. Interesting. So Japan's landlocking themselves at this point. I mean, he could easily have put a town in here. I don't quite know why he didn't. Like, I don't know why he put his town up there. Honestly, I feel like maybe even over here probably could have had a better chance. But, I mean, the fact that Sendai is only 2 pop. Muraka, let's see, Morioka. Yeah, it'd be Morioka, right? Anyways, that one's only size 2 as well. That's what's just really weird is Japan just doesn't have a lot of pop in some of their outlying cities. Okayama ended up flipping. Eridu, yeah, this is all still the same. Dude, the fact that this is going right over to Mongolia, or sorry, to Khmer is kind of hilarious. Because Khmer's not even that close. Like, oi. So, Quora over here is flipping. Kashgar and Beja are still putting a lot of loyalty pressure over here. Yeah, because Kashgar wasn't originally Portugal. And you're flipping in 11 turns, which means, yeah, you are stoppable if Mongolia puts the right people there. All right, Leventa is flipping now. Not only is it flipping, but it's also going to get conquered. Babylon conquering it would be ideal. Oh, no, they released it. Okay, so it was an emergency then. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, Babylon grabbing that would have been very powerful for them. That would have been very nice. What's the war strength over on this coast? So Korea is not in a position to fight. Mongolia is not in a bad spot. Portugal is a little worse. And then Babylon's also not doing too hot either. Really, besides Khmer right now, everyone's kind of sucking in war. Mongolia is wasting a bunch of troops right now invading Portugal. So the one unit or the one civ over there that actually had some units is losing them. So, all right, new era in 9 turns. I don't know that Sumeria is going to be able to get a golden age out of this. I just don't know if they've done anything. Same thing probably even true with Japan. Maybe they popped out a wonder or two. I don't really know. Hammurabi has now moved into 2nd place. Interesting. Wonders? Yeah, he started popping out those wonders. Okay. So he's getting the wonders that Korea would be able to get just because he's got the huge tech boost. And in fact, if we looked here in how many techs does he have right now? He has 45. Korea, which has decent science right now, almost 200, is 7 techs behind. Dude, Babylon's so overpowered. I love it. I don't mind it. I've talked about it, although I don't think I've talked about it in this particular AI only series. I don't mind that some civs are overpowered and some are underpowered. I mean, I know there's a competitive scene, although I don't know how much competitive, how much the Pro League is still playing. But like, I think it's good. I do think it's good because, like, you know, if you're playing Civ for the first time, you know, there should be more powerful Civs for you to kind of have like an easier victory with. Or, you know, hey, if you're trying to play on Deity for the first time, you know, yeah, put a couple Civs in there that, you know, are easier to win. And then, yeah, if you want more of a challenge, put some Khmers in the game that are pretty bad that, you know, you can be challenged and they can actually, actually be challenged for once because they suck. I don't know. I'm trying to insult Khmer, but whatever. So Quara did end up flipping. It's going right back to Mongolia. They're working on the Taj. which would be big to keep out of the Dark Ages here on out. That is whether or not they're actually going to be able to finish the Taj. Somehow, I don't think they're going to be able to. Because remember, Khmer and Japan had way more culture. So I would be shocked if either of those guys aren't actually going to pop it out first. Khmer is not. And it looks like Japan is not either. Okay. All right, Mongolia. Let's see. We got a couple wonders being popped out over here for Samaria. And Samaria didn't get a Dark Age. Wow. All right. Yay. Khmer got a Dark Age. Japan got another Dark Age. Oof. Portugal got a Dark Age. Mongolia got a Dark Age. And Korea got a Dark Age. So Babylon and Samaria are the only two with Golden Ages. Interesting. So Okayama, not Okayama. What is this? But anyways, that one's flipping. It says it's flipping to Khmer. I kind of somehow don't believe that. Well, the big thing is Samaria is Nepal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's too far away to put loyalty pressure. It's also only size 3. The biggest thing is Aridu only being size 3 is really kind of hurting him. This would be a really great time for Samaria to make a comeback because he has enough wonders. If he could start grabbing some of these towns via loyalty, oof. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Busan flipped. Looks like it's going right back, though. Then you ended up losing, I guess, Urumqi. Well, Quara was already neutral. Beja was Portugal, and that one flipped. They're also losing Keshkar, which might flip before Beja. That one's tight. That one's tight. We might end up getting a free city kind of like wall here, which is going to keep some of them from flipping back. I'm not quite sure what you lost here, Babylon. You must have lost Urumqi. Yeah, I guess that was yours. Huh. Okay. That's fine. Dude, I will be honest though, Khmer losing Okayama was just like by far the like least punishing possibility. It's just like there's literally nothing about that town. Like it was size 2. He just got it. It was like, who cares? Like, oh no, I lost that town. Who cares? Nippur is now going to flip here pretty quickly. I'm just not seeing any settlers here on Samaria, which is just really disappointing. That's what he needs right now. Instead, he keeps popping out military units, which is just not really going to help him. So Hammurabi and Taverman are starting to pull away. Taverman is now working on Ruhr Valley. Interesting. Because that's a scientific wonder. And his science isn't all that great. But okay. Then let's see. Japan is not working on any wonders. They kind of stopped the wonders when they got that last Dark Age. And having back-to-back Dark Ages might have just like basically screwed them over. Babylon is not doing any wonders either. Actually, they're doing the Ashkas. Then let's see. Korea is not working on any wonders. Whatever happened? Was that in Busan they were actually working on that one wonder? Which one was it? We were just talking about earlier. Oh no, the Taj. That was over here in Mongolia. Mongolia is working on it. They're still popping it out, man. 20 turns. It's not been the quickest one, but they are working on it. And no one else seems to be working on it either. So far, so good for him. Unfortunately, it might be next era before he gets it. Or at least he won't get the full use out of it this era, which, yeah. So Quara did flip to him, but it is immediately flipping back. Beja and Keshkar is still both neutral. Keshkar is not flipping. Beja is going back to Portugal, it says. Yeah, it's going to flip to Portugal right now, which actually might stop Quara from flipping. I don't know. The fact that everyone has Dark Ages around here, nah, it's still flipping. Yeah, so he's just going to struggle here to hold on to this town. He's also working on Big Ben. Actually, he's about to finish Big Ben, which, yeah, he needs a golden age out of this just to, like, stabilize. But I don't know that anyone's going to be able to catch Babylon because they still got a lot of room down here, and they're looking, and I mean, they're Babylon. And then I think Taverman, man. I think Taverman's going to be able to pull out the second spot, which is pretty surprising. Okay, you're finally working on another settler. I mean, he had all of this territory up here he could have put. I know it would take away some of Uruk's land, but like, my gosh, dude. And then like the fact that Khmer ended up settling down here, which, yeah. Okay, so Okayama did end up going to Samaria. I thought that was going to be the case. Tokyo, still full loyalty, so that one's not flipping anyone. Sorry, got to get some coffee, man. And then, okay, where are you taking your settler then? Did he finish it? He is taking the settler south. I think he can settle down here, and I think he can put enough pressure to actually take Tokyo. Not that Tokyo, I mean, it's size 5, and it's got a couple districts, so it's not a horrible town. If Sumerian maybe grabs, like, Nazca and, like, Jerusalem and then, like, Bandar, maybe he could get himself back into this game, but, I mean, he's still pretty far down right now. Yeah, he's still like over 300 points down, which isn't like crazy bad, but it's not great. It's not great. Question is Khmer running out of steam? Is Babylon going to eventually catch and pass him here? I think the answer is probably yes. So Sendai ended up flipping. I don't know if that one got conquered. I don't think so because the walls are at full. So he probably just lost it loyalty-wise, and it's just going to immediately flip back. It's kind of like what's happening over here with Korra. He doesn't have enough loyalty to hold it, but no one else has enough loyalty to actually take it back. Okay, so Koki is now flipping as well because Beja and Keshkar and Korra are all flipping. Interesting. And you're flipping with the governor there. And that's the one where the Taj is popping out. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Kublai Khan. You can stabilize, man. How many turns left? 19. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not good. So he needs to get some population here in Araya, but like that's not going to happen. Like there's no possibility here for that city to grow. Like there's not even like food really. Oi. And then the fact that there's no housing because of where he settled it. Good job. So, all right, so we see one of the worst Panama canals going right into a one-tile lake that currently has a QA in it, which I suppose is kind of cool, but also kind of annoying. This would have been a better QA. It's not as if there's a lot of opportunities for great Panama canals here, so, you know, I can't hate on that, but by the way, how is culture? Japan? Yeah, I don't think so, because I think Taverman has enough to kind of keep him out, and we have a couple going pretty okay in religion, but I just don't see that one happening. What about diplomacy? Nah, that one's not going to happen. So then it looks like it's going to end up being a score victory again. And yeah, Hammurabi did end up taking over first place, which not surprised, especially since he's popping out these wonders. He did finish the Panama Canal? Yeah, he did. Well, at least maybe we can still get a good Golden Gate. Actually, you know what? We're going to... maybe not. We should get Apocalypse mode. I don't see why we wouldn't, because all the civs are still in the game. So unless they just were all a little more conservative in their coal burning, we should get an Apocalypse mode. Although, I mean, we're pretty early here. Yeah, I mean, this is 41 more turns still, so I don't know. All right, Japan's popping out Broadway. I mean, they're staying into this game just simply because of these wonders. But I just don't know. They need some gas. Like, until they get some more gas, that's just not going to happen. So, it looks as if he never ended up using that settler. Okay, he's going to go settle on this other island. I mean, that works. No, it doesn't actually. It's flipping. But he should be able to stabilize that. But, all right. I mean, sure, don't go settle down here by this wonder. Don't go settle over here. There's no way Tokyo's putting enough loyalty pressure. He couldn't hold a city here. Like, come on. And he could definitely put his city up here, too. Like, oi. Yeah, that's just, ugh. Gotta love the AI, man. So Japan is approximately 150 points behind. 160, 70 points behind Khmer. They are about to pop out another 15 because they're about to get another wonder. No, they did just get that wonder. Did they? Yeah, they did just get that wonder. So they're 170 points behind. So what they need is they need Khmer to get another Dark Age. If Khmer gets another Dark Age, loses Kampong Sve, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a hard comeback at this point. The other option is he could take some of these city-states. So Nazca, Jerusalem, who owns them? No one, and Taverman. So, I mean, it's not as if he has the loyalty of them. Or it's not like he's the suzerain. So he could. How goes Korea? 253. Yeah, she's not really... Actually, Babylon is at 300 freaking science. Keep in mind that science is cut in half. So theoretically, Hammurabi would be making 600 science right now. That is insane. That is psychotically insane. So Hammurabi, by the way, is not best to win a scientific victory with. He's best to win like a domination victory. Because the thing is, like, once you get late game, you just need like, let's see. A lot of these are boost through great scientist or spy. So those just get like ridiculously hard. Because like at 303, and we've done this math before, this is 2200. So 303 would take, 7 turns? A little over 7 turns, which, you know, isn't the worst thing. But like also keep in mind, this is the AI playing Hammurabi. So he's already getting a huge boost on it. And it's turned 204. So point being, getting these later game techs can just be really hard with Babylon. So winning a science victory, it's not impossible, but it's definitely not the easiest thing in the world. Going domination with Hammurabi, because you can just get a huge unit, like, or just a huge tech advantage over your opponents. That's really the best way to win. And maybe, or even like a combo. Just go super aggressive, conquer a bunch of things around you, and then, you know, maybe cruise to a victory at that point. Now, what's interesting is Leventa. You're at war against Portugal and Taverman. Really? I was wondering if Babylon was actually going for the war there, because that wouldn't be a bad place to take. But all right, we do have another Sumerian settler. Okay, he's trying, man. He's trying. I believe in you, Samaria. Dude, you're gonna have it. You're gonna have the greatest comeback victory in the history of victories. Are there any like god commands I can do and be like delete Khmer? Nope. We tried. Sorry, Samaria. I tried. All right, someone spawned partisans in Kyoto, which, okay, yeah, that happens. Still looking pretty strong here for Japan. They need something else. I mean, the other thing that could happen is, I guess at this point, if you're rooting for Japan, you're rooting for comets. Come and blow up some of Mongolia. I think Hammurabi is getting to the point where he's fine. He's getting to that point where he's going to be able to cruise to victory, and I just don't think he's going to be able to get stopped. Bologna is also not at war. Okay. I saw some units getting attacked here. All right, so Khmer got a Dark Age. Japan got the Golden Age. Okay, Portugal and Korea got Dark Ages. Well, that probably eliminates Portugal. Yeah. They didn't lose any new towns, but man, they were doing so well there for a while. Busan was the one that ended up flipping here for Korea, but it's just not like, she's just not really able to gain anything. Okay, so then the big thing is, how is this looking over here? So Tokyo is now officially flipping, and I imagine it's going to flip. It says it's flipping to Samaria. Yeah, and he's going to throw another town here. Okay, that works. Kampong Swa Sve is flipping here too, but Okayama is also flipping. He can hold that one. Okayama. God, why can't I never say that one right? But interesting. So Samaria is about to get 2 extra towns from flipping and throw a 3rd one down. I don't think that's enough to move up. Like, they're still going to be pretty far behind. I mean, the thing is, Japan's what needs this boost right now. But what's crazy is, remember, he was at 1,000, so he lost 20-something points from this town. Interesting. Hojo really could use a COD right now. He really could. Unfortunately, Khmer is pretty well insulated right here. Khmer is also working on the Hermitage as well as the Mount St. Michel. So that's an extra, and this, no, that's just regular stadium. So that's an extra 30 points for him. Japan has the Cristo popping out, but that's pretty far away. So that one might get ninja'd. Samaria has Oshkosh still. Okay, Babylon is working on Oshkosh, so nope, you're going to be able to get it here in Babylon. And Hermitage, but no, I think Khmer was closer on that. Another Oshkosh. Mongolia is basically dead at this point. Interesting. Yeah, Portugal's probably not working on anything here either. They're working on actually a really good Golden Gate. Okay, and then let's see. Korea's not really getting anything either. Did you end up getting... You did. No, you did not finish the Taj. No, you did. It doesn't look done, man. Interesting. So that Taj gave you a Golden Age? Yeah, you did get a Golden Age. But all right. Well, we're going to wrap this episode up here. We got an interesting last episode. I think it's going to be Khmer and Hammurabi. But Japan's going to make a fight out of it. And Gilgi is storming back. I just don't know Gilgi can complete the comeback. Like, the problem is there's not enough wonders. I don't think Gilgi has a religion. We never actually even looked. Who has the religions here? So Japan, Khmer, Portugal, Korea, Mongolia. So yeah, he's not going to be able to grab a religious victory or at least storm back with religion points. And his culture isn't particularly great, so he's not getting great people. So yeah, I just don't know how Khmer or how Sumeria actually catches back up with Khmer. But anyways, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Tomorrow we'll continue with the third and final episode for group stage number 4, and then we will be on to group stage 5. And I think we only have 6 groups, right? Second chance groups. Yeah, we only have 6 second chance groups. So then after that, what do we have? We have the second chance groups, which is just going to be like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. And then from there, we're finally in the knockout rounds. Yay. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.